137 magic agreement that you were to use when you are stopping the property and taking a deposit from someone. I wish I had this agreement back in my early days. It would save me a lot of grief. It's called application and receipt agreement, and it is a work of art. And what it does is very simple. You allow to take deposits on houses without taking them off the market. This agreement says, I will take your deposit, and if I accept you, I will apply for your down payment. If I do not accept you, I will give it back. But if I accept you and then you back out on me, you will lose it. Nowhere in this agreement does it say, I'm obligated to sell you my house if we are on the contract. It is, just as it says up there, it's an application receipt agreement. It's an agreement that I'll accept your deposit. And therefore, you can have 5 of these things floating around on one house with no obligation to sell the house to this person. This is even more important if you're cashing out and they got to go get qualified for a loan. Because, guys, I want more than one application floating around on the house for getting qualified for a loan if I can get it. And therefore, one of them might actually go through. It's of less importance if I know I'm going to be living in the house for 3 days without one of these purchases, but it's still working at time. They sign this document, and they give us that $1,000 or however many it is, and then I'm still under obligation to live in the house. They think I am, but I'm not. If somebody comes to my office and I agree to take their $5,000 today, and somebody comes along with $10,000, they got bought. They got bought. Call them back and say, well, sorry, somebody came in with a better offer, so we're going to send you the deposit back. Or whether it's open, apply for the next house. And they choose. We're going to have a situation like that. Not long ago, we had 2 people come to a meeting 1 hour apart. Both of them wanted the house. Both of them had a down payment. I picked one I liked best, and boy, the other one was heartbroken. But so be it. We chose the best one too. And that's your right as an owner or landlord of the property. Okay, read that. Get a chance to like. Okay, on the next page, on page 139, is about my down payment assistance program. And here it is in its simplicity. First, we arrive with a tenant to pay per month. Let's say it's $1,000. It's a nice round number. And then, before the meeting is over, we do this at the meeting. Before the meeting is over, we give the tenant an incentive to pay extra above that every month toward their down payment. Toward their down payment. So I'm financing their down payment. I'm taking monthly installments. We apply directly to the purchase price, down payment. So they get to pay more down payment in, so they're better qualified than the time that they're applying for the loan. And I do that by letting the tenant decide what they think is best for them, and giving them a small incentive to decide more money, to less money. So here's a simple formula I use. First, I start by asking them, John, I have a down payment assistance program you need to know about. And it's simply this. Sometimes tenants might refer to me, and they would prefer to pay their more down payment in monthly installments so that they can build it up when they really have a nice down payment at time 5. That's a lower the loan, and make it easier to get them qualified. I can do the same for you, and you do not pay any interest. How much above your rent do you think you can pay in per month to apply for the down payment assistance program? And I let them give me a number. 100, 200, whatever the number is. And they give me a number. And then I say, well, okay, I'll make a note of that. And I write it down. And I say, all right, John, I'll make that note. By the way, so you'll know, your agreement will say you can miss 2 of these a year, or 2 of these and not jeopardize profit. By the way, you do not jeopardize profit. Period. Whether it is or not. You cannot take away your option buys because they didn't make these extra payments. And please understand, you cannot evict them if they don't make it either. This is not amendment. This is additional option profit you're making. You cannot evict them because they don't make that extra payment. So, then I would say, John, listen, we're going to do this. You said you can give me 200. If you can see your way there about that 300, I'll take you 300 to my direct down payment, and then I'll give you an additional $150 a month credit off of your purchase price. How does that sound now? You get $300 a month off down payment and $150 off your purchase price. Now, I said, wow, that sounds pretty good. Now, guys, this is not applicable to X. I can't give them $150 off the purchase price on X. I have no way to give them. We're clear? This is only if I own it, I'm lease opting it, or if I'm lease opting it, then I'm sublease opting it on a sandwich. So, John makes a decision, and I bump it to 300, and he says yes. I'll write down the 300. I say, yeah, that's good, John. You're going to get down payment quick. All right, John, you pretty much got what you need here. One more thing. John, I know this might hurt, but it is an option for you to consider. You can see your way here to make that $400 a month. I love that. I'll see your 400, and I'll raise you 400. Which means I'll give you $400 credit for your down payment, and $400 a month off your purchase price. When you give me $1, you too. How does that sound, John? And John can see his way to 400. I got me $400 a month extra cash flow. I pat my lips for an extra 5 minutes. By the way, did I do a great service for John? Yes, if he buys. If he doesn't buy, however, none of that $400 is refundable. And that is clearly disclosed in the down payment agreement when we get to it here, which becomes an addendum to your lease option agreement. So, guys, I almost never fail to get that extra money coming in per month when we have that conversation. Everybody, hey, look. Here's what you got to remember. First, you ask what they can pay. You get a number. Then you give them 50% credit and profit. And then when you get that number, you give them 100% credit and profit again. Did you remember to do that? Love it. Absolutely love it. So now you take a house that you want to rent for $1,000, all of a sudden you get $1,400 a month. Just because you asked. All right. You need 140. You need to buy the closing table with owner financing. Well, this is really easy. Once you screen them, you know you want them. Simply set it up to be attorney below. That's all. Now, remember, it's up to you. Make sure you know what attorneys put in the note. For example, late penalty. You don't tell the attorney to put in the late penalty. Comes in at 5 days. You can't expect them to do it. Anything else you want in that note, you have to tell that attorney. If it's a lease purchase, it's real easy. Here's how it works. I have the terms. We agreed upon them. I know how much down. I know how much per month. I know how long I want to lease for. I know if I want to put any extra in per month. I simply go to my old website, and I pull up the resources section, and I go to the proper lease purchase agreement, which we're about to discuss, and I fill in the blanks. Well, I don't. Who does? VA. In fact, send the letter of intent to the VA, and at the VA, fill in the blanks, and then send it back to you to check it before they send it to your attorney. So, are you sitting here telling me that you're actually filling out the agreement for your attorney? Yep, that's what I'm telling you. Well, what have you paid them for? Well, sometimes I wonder. But I'm paying them just because I know they're there to get the job done, creating accountability, get the right performance done, they need to do, and I'm not paying them my pay attorney $300, or my pay attorney $300. And no, they don't earn that $300. But I'm not paying for it anyway. Now, depending on where you live, that's another area. If I'm living in D.C., for example, am I going to pay more? Living in New York City, am I going to pay more? Okay, living in L.A., pay more. But what you pay kind of depends on your ability to go find real estate attorneys to go anywhere to negotiate price down. On business, even though you're not getting, you want to get a low again. You hire that money, that money extra. And I can tell you right now, any attorney that wants to pay more than $500, you don't whack with somebody else. Because there's not much to this. You're going to fill out the agreement and send it to them. They're going to get a few other things signed, and they're going to call the seller after sending it to them. And that is it. And they do have to meet the buyer, though. And go through the, you understand this is what it says, you got it. But they might be with a buyer. How long do you think? Scott, 15 minutes? Max. If the dark blocks off a 30-minute window, but it's no longer 15, 20 minutes. Yeah. But we call it 20 minutes. Right, that's how mindless chit-chat moves on along the way. Just like I can't stand on the boat. If you ever want to be bored out of your mind, go to the building where the buyer's being a new loan. Just sit there while they explain all of that stuff and go through this mountain forms. Try to stay away. I've got a company exactly where I worked with for a lot of years, and I just love the way he explained how it works. Right in front of him says, this says, if you don't pay, you don't stay. Sign here. Well, that's pretty much what it says, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. So, we set up an appointment, we send them over the lease agreement, and make sure they understand the numbers, and that's it. We're done. And we also make sure that they know how much more money to collect. And I want you to instruct your attorney. I want you to collect the deposit money, the balance of it. I want you to collect your fee, and I want you to collect first month's rent, and I want you to pay us on your escrow account. So the attorney will instruct the tenant buyer to bring the movable funds through as they would any other book. That way, when you get paid from the attorney's escrow account, you know that if you take a check from a tenant and you put it in a house, and it bounces, you got to go pick up the amount. You can't just go say, hey, your check bounced out of my house. Once they take it into your house, they have every right to say, okay, whether the check bounced or not. So I want negotiable funds before I'm going to turn keys to the house. I'm going to leave it to my attorney to make sure that he gets negotiable funds so that we get the check, we won't bounce. And that's the way it should be done. All right, let's get into these agreements, because I know you've been waiting all day long to get to this. We're going to get to it right now on page 142. So let me be clear here now. There's an agreement to buy with if I intend to stay in it. That's a lease option agreement covered in this form. And then there's a lease option agreement if I intend to install a tenant buyer in the house, whether I intend to stay or whether I'm in the middle or not. I use the same lease option agreement to install a tenant buyer, whether it's an axe or a sandwich or a round. And that is the agreement that begins on page 143. An easy way to recognize it on the Gold Club site is the one with the table of contents is the one you use to install a tenant buyer. Be real careful, you cannot mix these two agreements up. Incidentally, you have two of them with a table of contents, but only one of them is under your control without ownership button, and that's this one. There's another one under your work for equity button, which is designed with work for equity tenant buyers and houses. Simply definitely to work with their money and their labor and our return. That work for equity agreement should be used. And in fact, if there's very much work for them to do it all. The work for equity agreement literally is a different agreement because it is crystal clear in there that a condition of their purchase is that they are responsible for the repairs. Now, this agreement, which I call the pre-house agreement, also makes them responsible for the repairs. But when the tenant's going to go in there and do what we spend $10,000, $15,000 to do, that's a little bit above and beyond what we could reasonably expect them to do on a normal landlord situation. So I had an attorney write a special agreement just for work for equity, $6,000 in legal fees, just to create that one agreement under work for equity called sweat equity, where it says real property possession and lease agreement on your agreement here, the word sweat equity will appear there on that one. Find it again under the work for equity button. If I'm doing an axe deal, I'm going to use the one in your book, so the house does not have that shape. More work needs more than all the other. I don't have an actual number, I don't have a net formula. You're all good. All right. Well, let me go through this one. Make sure that we address the important points. And then when you get a chance, you read this thing word for word. And by the way, this is also created by attorneys several years ago, and we went back for about half of the time, point by point by point. We had an agreement, held the test time, everything we could think of, and then some, and it will serve you well. You want to take this agreement, send it to your attorney, have it check it over, the state you live in, and do anything you wish to add. You're very careful about moving stuff. So let's start on page 144. You see it has the initial term on there, but it doesn't say anything except see Exhibit A. And if you will move right on down to the rent, it says the same thing, see Exhibit A, number 4. And let's look at 4B though, because there's an important point there. The tenant agrees to pay landlord as a security deposit, the amount of how much? 0. We aren't collecting a security deposit, folks. We're collecting a non-refundable option deposit. Security deposit come under landlord-tenant law. Security deposit might be refundable if you don't do the right stuff. Non-refundable option deposits are not refundable. We will deal with that over in the option agreement. Please note, the lease agreement is a separate agreement than the option agreement when I'm selling. I want them separated. If I have to evict, I'm going to send the lease agreement to the court. I'm not going to send the option agreement. If I send the lease agreement and the other side does not show up, the judge will rule on the lease agreement. If I send the option agreement, the judge might kick it out and send it over in the civil court. He feels it should be heard outside the landlord tenant court. I would prefer not to have to take it to the civil court. Prefer just good landlord tenant rule on. You have to do whatever you're talking about lease. And paragraph 8 will address maintenance and repairs. Basically, it says, tenant buyer, you are responsible for all repairs on the property, and it says after the very last line, after 30 days, which is what I'm meaning, 30 days, by the way, guys, could you buy homeowning for your tenant buyer? Well, if you're going on for the first year, you could. I'm not. However, it might be smart move to offer this homeowning to your tenant buyer if they want to buy it. You have to line up and buy it. Everything for a year. All right. So that paragraph 8 is pretty important paragraph. It's all repairs on them after the first 30 days. Number 9 says, you have better appliances in the house. God bless you, but I'm not fixing it. It says they may be in there, but if they break, don't call me. Only find stuff. Because I'm not purchasing them. Number 10 deals with operations. It says you may not alter this property without my permission. And number 11 is the rules and regulations. You can just go down the line and you want to read them. It talks about keep the house clean, pest control, keep the bugs out of it, kerosene heaters not allowed, vehicles, you can't put vehicles up on live, on standard stuff, you expect pretty much anything. Number 12 down the bottom of page 146 deals with pets. Now it says no pets, birds, fish, or other animals of any kind, permanent or visiting indoor or outdoor, shall be permitted on the premises without prior written consent of you. And you have a right to charge them $10 per month per pet, and get $150 per pet additional deposit if you want to. Frankly, I have never done that in my life. But you can if you want. It says it right there. You get all the way down to paragraph 19, and it clearly says they may not assign this agreement to anyone else. Paragraph 22 says that if we get into a war, and this is what it says, remember. In the event of any controversy or claim, sign this agreement, or the opposite agreement to prevent parties shall, and then entitled to okay, the winner gets the attorney fees for both sides. And it must be arbitration. Have arbitration clause in there. And I suggest to you guys, if you're going to agreement of any kind, that you should add arbitration clause. That means it must go to arbitration. We're not going to have a jury trial. We're not going to go to the judge. We're going to go to arbitration. Which is you and the opposing side and the arbitration sitting around the conversation in a room trying to figure out who goes right or wrong. And the arbitrator's decision is binding if you agree on binding arbitration. And if the arbitrator says that they're issuing a judgment, that judgment is enforceable, you're done. And it's a lot cheaper. You got to go to a trial or try to do a jury trial. And the last thing you want is a jury trial. If you're the landlord. Your jurors don't probably sympathize with it. Yeah, a lonely tenant has been abused, taking advantage of. Even though it was them that decided to move. It was them who decided to break their own agreement. They were taking advantage of it. I don't know that. I don't think I want to be part of the jury if I'm a landlord. I remember one time I had to pick an old lady from the house. It's sad. I bought the house, that's where you can hardly get to it. Shut it up, over 3 deposits, without turn sideways, and jump the stack and see it. And this lady must have been in her 80s. She had paid rent 2 years. The landlord could do that month of it. No, I bought the place. And the proof is, she didn't even have electricity and running water. So nobody was doing her any cable right here in town. So I guess I evicted her. And I'll never forget this because the eviction just happened this way. I did not plan it. The eviction was 3 days before Christmas. To make matters worse. So I had a choice. Actually worked out of her head because now we stepped in and got her help. And we're in a city fund place where she could get running water and electricity. She could get help. She could heat, but nobody would take the initiative to get it for her. So anyway, I had a crew. I had to have a crew. It took them a full day. 4 guys, a full day, just to set her stuff out of her. And it sprung a lot off. So I go away. I go back 2 hours later. And I drive down the road to the store and I see TV cameras all over the place. And I said, holy crap, I'm getting out of here. And I did one. I zoomed on by. And as I was going by, I saw those cameras swinging out. And called it back into my front. I never did see that on the news, but they did get the interview. You can imagine when they would do that. But they were all $3 days before Christmas. Yeah, I like the somebody said that a long time ago. Anyway, I don't know why I brought that up, but I just remember that. Okay, move on down here a little bit. Turn page. On page, on paragraph 29, it talks about late penalty. And it's really 10% after 5 days late. That's been my late penalty since day 1. It's a late penalty when I order finance, when I make a private loan, or I lease purchase. Same late penalty. Now, some of you live in states where that might be a little aggressive, and your attorney might want you to own that balance on. Some of you might hear, well, that's excessive for this state. Well, perhaps, but I would make this argument. By the way, it's not excessive for Florida. Okay? I make this argument. So, what if it is excessive? The only time it's going to matter is somebody challenging me on it and says it's too high. And then what do they get? Oh, it's too high. What do I got to do? I got to get back the difference between what the state says is not too high and what I charge, right? Well, what do you do? What if I don't get challenged? Well, then I get to give it all. But now, if I listen to my attorney, well, that's too high. I'm not sure you can enforce that. Well, I guess I'll lose that one case I have to do, and I can't enforce that. In the meantime, leave it alone. It's kind of like income tax, isn't it? If you buy anything, you get caught. Like rob banks. If you buy anything, you get caught. Right? You have to use the difference. You see, if there's something in here that the judge says is not just about your law, then your whole agreement is negated. In fact, in language, any agreement that says that the importance of this agreement is found to be unlawful, the rest of the agreement remains in force. So how would that mean? Okay, well, if that happens, what's the bill? What's the bill? Good answer. Maybe the penalty is not so bad. No. Maybe the risk justifies the reward. Your decision. Your business owner. Skip down to non-recording. Number 35, page 149. It says this agreement cannot be recorded. Guys, you don't ever want your actual agreement to be recorded. You do not want to put on public record the deal where everybody can see it. You might want to do a memorandum of that Okay, on Exhibit A, which is probably one of the most important parts of the whole document, it actually spells out the term and the event. We'll look down at the bottom. It says initial term in paragraph C. Now, in this case, this initial term is not an act field. In a minute, I'll show you the language here for act. How do I know it's not an act field? Because it says this lease option is for 2 years. Starts in July 2013 and ends in June 2015. Therefore, it's not an act field. And this one, for example, says the annual rent is $18,000 a year and $1,500 a month starting July 1st, 2013. So this is one that I'm not putting one of my own identifiers in there on the sandwich, or I own it. Now, on the next page, you're drinking one option agreement that is attached to your lease. On page 153, you'll see a very simple option agreement. And it doesn't require a whole lot of studying, but on paragraph 1, let's see, in the middle where it says, now therefore, you will see that's where the $10,000 deposit is listed. And what are the words right after $10,000? Non-refundable option deposit. And then in the next paragraph, paragraph 1, in this example, it says that the purchase price is $200,000. Therefore, this is certainly not an act field. In this case, I'm lease optioning to the buyer, and their purchase price is $200,000. It does not go down that much. Meaning that they've given me 10, the only 190. Now, flip the page, and you will see that at Exhibit D, if you use it, it is the Down Payment Assistance Program Exhibit. In paragraph 2, it says, we elect to pay $300 per month in addition to our rent to be applied to our down payment when we purchase. And it says that they will send us one check for $1,500 for the rent and another check for $300 for the down payment. Why is that, do you think? If and when they want to go get a loan, buy the property, you will be asked to prove that you received that $300. If you just put it in with a deposit for $1,500, it looks like that. So when they send you that second check for $300, it's listed on your deposit slip as option deposit or down payment. Make sure it's not listed as that. The lender will give them credit for it if it doesn't look like that. We'll check you on first. Then it says, each time a payment is made for the down payment that's described above, we will receive an additional credit of $150, which will be deducted from the purchase price. Then it says, after the down payment has been paid, there will be a new purchase sales contract written to reflect all the money received, which you will do, guys. You get an actual purchase one back to go to the loan, they tell you, and then you write up a new contract, and just simply lower the price by the amount of credit they have and show the amount they've given you for down payment. And that's what they want to see, standard purchase evidence. And then in the next one, number 5, it says number 4, everything is not refundable. And number 5 says that, what does it say? It says the buyer may elect not to pay his or her down payment for 2 months during the term of this lease agreement without putting the option for the agreement. And I can tell you that's really not something you can control. We don't visit anything wrong. But you can remind them, hey John, I didn't receive your $300 payment this month. We're aware that that's $150 that you're not getting credit on the purchase price. Let me remind them. Okay. And that makes it very important. Very, very important. So if you're awake, slap yourself right now. Slap the person side. Vigorously shake it off. You gotta do this one now. I'm on page 156. Okay, there are standard lease option deals where you're putting 10 by your house, and then there's acts. You clearly have labeled that this is language that you use with acts agreements that is different from the other language. So let's discuss this. The first one is about Exhibit A. So turn back to Exhibit A in your lease agreement, which is on page 152.